All right, I invite you to begin with me in your mountain pose at the top of your mat, rooting into the four corners of your feet. Inhale, extended mountain. Extend those arms up, palms open, fingers spread. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend those knees, root into the palms, lead with your right leg, and then step the left back to a high or a low plank. Shoulders over, wrists, spread the shoulders away from the ears, active core here. Exhale, lower the knees, untuck your toes, keep your elbows tucked in, lower your hips and your chest all the way down. And then on your next inhale, slide the palms back to the outer lower ribs. Inhale, lifting to your cobra. Keep those elbows tucked in and bent. Exhale, lower, tuck the toes, palms under the shoulders, transitioning to your downward facing dog. Inhale, float that right leg up, three-legged dog, bend your right knee, and then from here, open up through that right hip, breathe. So the right heel's kind of stacked over that left hip. And then as you exhale, square your hips, hug your right knee into your chest, look up to the top of the mat, step the right foot through, lower your left knee. Inhale, crescent, low lunge. If you like, you can lift that back knee coming to your high lunge. And then from here, exhale, folding forward, press the four corners of your left palm firmly, and then inhale, twisting gently to the right. And then exhale, sink your right hand down, soften that back knee, step back up to the top of the mat, folding forward. Bend those knees, inhale, slowly float your way up to your extended mountain, palms together, exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, soften the knees, float those arms up. Coming to your extended mountain, exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend those knees, and then this time, step leading with your left leg back to your high or low plank. And tracking shoulders over the wrists, broaden the shoulders away from the ears, activate your core. On an exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes, keep the elbows tucked in as you lower hips and chest all the way down. Yogi's choice, baby cobra. So lifting just the top of the chest, or maybe slide the palms back slightly. Keep those elbows tucked in and bent as you lift to your expression of cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck those toes, palms under the shoulders, and transition on your exhale to downward facing dog. And then from here, inhale, this time lift your left leg and really leading with your heel, lifting it up to the sky, spread the toes, flex those feet, and then exhale, bend your left knee so the left heel stacks over the right hip, opening up through that left hip. Breathe. As you exhale, square the hips, bend that left knee, hugging it into your chest. Shift your weight forward, step the left foot through, and then you can lower the right knee. Inhale, stack the palms on the left thigh, lift those arms, crescent low or high lunge. Track your left knee so you can see your big toe. Draw the shoulder blades back. And then from here, exhale, folding forward, root into the right palm. Inhale, twist to the left. Breathe deep. Exhale, sink your left hand down, soften that back knee, step up to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward, and then bending those knees. Inhale, slowly float your way up to your extended mountain. Palms together, exhale, hands to the heart. Back to your mountain pose here. Check in with your alignment. On your next inhale, soften the knees, float the arms back up to your extended mountain. Exhale, folding forward again. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, bend those knees, and then from here, step your left foot back, and then I invite you to lower your left knee, walk your right foot towards your left hand, slide your right heel back towards your left knee, bring your right knee down towards the right hand. Keep that right foot nice and active, and then you can slide that left knee back and come into your pigeon pose. Take a glance back over your left shoulder, So that left foot, the toes can be tucked under or untucked, whichever you prefer. Draw the shoulder blades back. If you choose, on an exhale, you can fold forward. So you can modify this by coming to your figure 4 on your back, or you can come to a seated posture and do a variation that way. So really listen to your body. Feel free to wedge a blanket underneath the hips here, trying to keep the hips square. So if you need to keep a little lift here, some space between the ground and your hips, then do what works for you. Now, on your next inhale, you can press into your palms, lift the torso, and then shift your weight to the right hip, bending the left knee, slide that left leg up, crossing your left foot over the right thigh. And then, so a way to modify here, I'm gonna guide you into a seated twist, but you can straighten the right leg if you prefer. So either keep that right knee bent or straighten your right leg. Place your right hand on the left knee. Inhale, float that left arm up, and exhale, twist gently to the left. And you can either hug your right elbow around your left knee or make kind of a stop sign with your right hand, and then just keep breathing. Inhale, untwisting back to center, and then from here, you can straighten your left leg, bend your right knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale, fold forward. Head to knee pose, breathe. Inhale, lifting back up. And then from here, shift your weight to the right hip, and then you can slide that left leg back, coming back to your pigeon pose again. Toes tucked under or untucked. And then this time, pressing into your palms, lift the knees and the hips up, and then slide your right leg back. Exhale as you find your way back to your downward facing dog. Now, I invite you on your next exhale to bend both knees. Step back up to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Now we're gonna do the other side. So step that right foot back, and then this time heel toe walk your left foot towards the right hand. Lower your right knee as you exhale, slide the left heel back towards the right knee. Press into the 4 corners of your palms, lower the left knee in line with your left wrist. And then you can kind of like an inchworm, slide that right knee back. Untuck or tuck the toes, your choice. And then decide how far you want to sink those hips into the ground. And then, if you need to move forward on your mat, keep your body on your mat. And then if you like, you can fold forward either onto your forearms or into a deeper fold, whatever feels good to you. So always listen to your body here. This is a great way to stretch those hips. So if you have tightness in the hips, pigeon may be a pose that you love. I find it's one, I compare it to cilantro. Either you love it or you hate it. It's one of the two. And then as you inhale, press in your palms, lift the torso, and then shift your weight over to the left side, bend your right knee. Bring that right leg up and cross it over the left thigh. Sink those sitting bones firmly to the earth. And then you can modify by straightening the left leg if you need to, or keep that left knee bent. Inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale, twist gently to the right. And again, choose either to hug that left arm around your right knee or make that stop sign with your left hand. Slowly ease into that twist, trying to take it nice and slow and gentle. Inhale, untwist, and extend your right leg, left knee bent. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding over the right leg, head to knee pose or Janushirasana. Breathe deep here, getting that nice deep stretch. And then on an inhale, lifting back up, lengthening the spine, extending both legs, and then planting your feet hip distance apart with the knees bent, rooting into those sitting bones. So I'm gonna guide you into a boat flow. So modify as needed, because boat pose is a very core activating posture. So this is a great way to build core strength if you're looking for that. So we're gonna go from a low boat to a high boat, or a low boat to baby boat. So sitting nice and tall, knees bent, draw the shoulder blades back, and then shift your weight back. So the key is here, you want to kind of rest your weight into the tripod, which is the space between the sitting bones and the sacrum. So if you bear your weight into the sacrum, you'll likely feel some pressure there. So see if you can kind of find that tripod and keep the spine nice and long. Activate the core. You may notice that shakiness. That's just the energy flowing. You're really working those core muscles. And then you can begin to lift and straighten your legs. Activate your feet. Flex your toes. Straighten your arms. Draw the shoulder blades back. And then exhale. Bend the knees, hugging them in towards your chest. Keep drawing those shoulder blades back, baby boat. So you maybe want to grab onto the backs of the thighs. Inhale, straighten and lengthen. Exhale, baby boat. Inhale, low boat. Exhale, baby boat. Inhale, low boat. Rest whenever you need to. Exhale, baby boat. Draw those shoulder blades back. Inhale, lengthen and extend. Low boat. Exhale, baby boat. Inhale, lengthen and extend, low boat. Exhale again, baby boat. And lower your feet. Spread your knees apart, coming to your bound angle. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Now inhale, lift. Now, planting your feet down again, press into your palms. Slide your hips towards your heels. Find your way onto your backs. Now, another great way to build some core strength is coming into a front extension posture like bridge pose. So I invite you to modify any way you need. So you can choose to do this just one time and hold it, or join me in this sequence where I lower and lift repeatedly, building core strength. So hugging your elbows in at your sides, I call this robot arms. So your palms are facing each other. Feet under the knees, and then inhale, lift. So you're lifting up through those hip bones, and then you can straighten your arms, and then hug those shoulder blades in, lifting up, and then exhale, lower. So just touching down enough to take a little pause here, and then inhale, lift again, straighten the arms. Open through the chest, lift up through the hips, exhale, lower. And again, inhale, lift. Working the glutes and building core strength here. Breathe, really syncing your breath with your movement. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale again. Lift, exhale, lower. Now, if you like this next time as you lift, you can hold there if that feels good. Really tuck those shoulder blades in. If you like, you can interlace your fingers. And I find that helps really hold the shoulder blades in and helps open and expand through the rib cage. Really lifting up through those hip bones. Keep your gaze up. Try not to move your head once you come into your bridge. You don't want to cause any strain. So just keep looking up towards the ceiling or the sky, wherever you are. And then on an exhale, lower back down. Hug your knees into your chest. And then I invite you here to find your way into relaxation for your final resting posture, Shavasana. So you can close off here with me, or find whatever posture works for you to finish off your practice today. So you can stay wherever you are, finish off, or join me in a seated posture to close off. Thank you so much for joining me for yoga today. Namaste.